Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to try and get all the link mounts mocked up, so everything frame side and axle side. Let's get to work. All right, the axle is up under there pretty much at full bump, actually probably a little past. The steering will drop down a little bit. Obviously right now we have some space, but when it articulates it'll go up a little. And then the track bar issue, will be, so we'll drop this down a little, the track bar will be somewhere in here, which you can see how tight everything is right now with the diff and the engine and whatnot. So we got to get this all perfectly centered, run a couple more measurements. Once it's all centered and we can figure out what full bump is, we can see if this is going to work, which right now I'm thinking that no matter what we do, the engine is going to be a limiting factor anyways, and we don't want to raise it up or anything. We don't want to change that because the hood barely fits as it is with a big scoop on it. So we are going to start getting some measurements, start mocking some things in. All right, we got the axle pretty much where it's gonna live at full bump. So we tacked in the lowers. The lower links are gonna end up right where this cross member is. So we are going to remove the cross member, and then we're gonna have to tie it all back in. So we got another stand back there holding up the transfer case. We'll pull that real quick and then get the build. We'll probably have to pull the exhaust too. It hangs really low right here in the corner. So we'll get those pulled real quick. All right, so we got the link set up with those tabs I just cut out, and we have some cardboard that I already made up. So this is how it's gonna start the process. All right, so checking to see if it works on the other side, and we have this mount needs to get cut off since this is all gonna be gusseted in. And then all the fuel filter there, as well as the e-brake, and that's the factory torsion bar setup bracket, has to get cut off. This e-brake's not being used anyways, so it's just kind of chilling here. So we'll get this all cut off and cleaned up, and then this side has already been cut off. We still need to clean it up. That way we get a nice good fit, and then we got to weld that area anyways. So we'll get all that cut off real quick, and then we'll start making those brackets. All right, we got both lower links frame side tacked in and all gusseted in. Let's make the upper mount, and then once the upper mount's done, we start moving to the axle. All right, so we just cut out some gussets for the links, so it'll be like that, and then the upper will be like that, and ties all the way back into the frame. We will weld these up when we take the whole entire mount off to weld all of it out. So since it's bolt on, we can just pull it, remove it, weld it all easily on the table, and then put it all back in. All right, so with the upper link on the frame side done, we're gonna move to the axle side, which will be, oh wow, this lens is getting pretty messed up. We're gonna put the upper link right in here, and can't see anything. We're gonna have to remove this exhaust manifold to do so. All right, I got the upper link mount in on the axle side and the tube ran. We ended up running a smaller heim joint up here just because there's not much space to work with. So, done that a few times without issues, but you can see how high up it comes. We're gonna have to play with the full bump height a little bit because we are also very close here. So we're probably not gonna be able to have quite, or probably have to be another 3/4 an inch lower for a full bump, but that's what we're working with right now. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of flex testing and measurements just to make sure we set all that. But otherwise, all our frame mount side stuff is ready to weld, and then we can move on to the steering box, because we have to do the steering box with the track bar and the tie rod. That way everything is all matching and we won't have bump steer issues. So also, before we can start flex testing and raising this up and down, we had to remove the transfer case cross member, and that bolted up to these bolts, which obviously won't work because there's links in the way. So we're gonna have to figure out how to remount the transfer case so that we can even move this thing from where it's at. So currently it's being held up by one of these stands, and so we got to get that figured out before we can even move on anyways. All right, so I need more material to continue on, so that's pretty much gonna end the day right here. So pretty much all the 3-link is all in there, except for the track bar and the steering, and then obviously the transfer case, and then we can start flex testing.